As you can see, this is what our how golden our muffins is gonna look. It's the look I'm gonna achieve. Again, like I told you, it will lighten up. So it looks like this while it's hot, but this is the color it's gonna turn out to be. So that's what I mean by anytime you add a color to your wax, being that your wax is white and clear, it's gonna make whatever your color is in your mixing process lighter. So you always want to keep that in mind. So this is not going to stay as dark, but if you did want a muffin to be this dark, you would have to use more dye, unfortunately. But yes, this is our new strawberry. Smells like strawberry. Smells great. I love it, by the way. Again, if you guys want to see one of these on the side and it lit burning, again, let me know, and I can definitely light this and let you guys see. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna use silver for this. I'm gonna use a silver base for our chocolate cupcakes. Actually, so I thought. Let me see. I need 8. That's what I love about these ones, because you could just pop something out, especially with the soy wax. Heat it up and then keep pushing. So, it's an easy, easy cleanup. Now I'm gonna lay out 10 of my cupcake molds again. And now I'm gonna start preparing my chocolate base. Hey, Jonathan. I'm sorry, guys. My phone actually had died earlier, so it's kind of hard for me to see the chat if you guys ain't constantly typing. Welcome to the chat, though. I thank you for being here. But guys, tonight I promise I won't keep you long. I think we'll just start the bases, and I will go ahead and lay down for the night. Just got done moving, so a little tired. That was our vanilla. I'm gonna set our vanilla fragrance to the side just because when it comes to the frosting and piping, which I would do probably tomorrow, show you guys that part. I am gonna need both of the fragrances. Now for the chocolate cupcake, I was thinking about doing more of a. I think I'm gonna do a brown. Brown. It's only right. I'm gonna do a brown base, and then I was gonna do white, but I'm doing white for the vanilla, and I've already done white frosting for our strawberry with some strawberry molds. So I don't know if I want to do like a chocolate. No, I'm gonna do chocolate. I'm gonna do white frosting for chocolate as well. Because I'm also gonna stick these molds right here also inside our chocolate cupcake. So I'm gonna basically be filling up two things right now. I'm gonna be filling up our base to our chocolate cupcake, and I'm gonna fill in our chocolate bars to our cupcake right now. We have our golden muffin for our vanilla, and I'm getting ready to do chocolate now. Ooh, guys, forgive me, it's kind of hot. This is very cool process. So, do you make them often? I do. I make them actually a lot. This is actually a remake. So I have what, vanilla chocolate, red velvet, and what was the other one? Strawberry. I did the remake of the strawberry, like I want to say last week. Um, but it was on the other channel when I went live and did it. I'm gonna do a replay tonight of that video. So if you do see me live tonight, it's basically a recap of everything from when my channel was down and I was on the other channel streaming. So you might not want to miss that. If you did, check it out later. Um, but yeah, I'm basically just remaking cupcakes that I've already had. I did currently start in banana pudding candle. So that candle is fun. It has like a banana in it and it has also wafers in it. And it smells like banana pudding. Um, I am going to go live and show that one as well. But I want to do that one itself because it's a newer candle. I had an old remake of those candles, but I'm just like doing a fresh since I'm farther in my knowledge. I can show you guys the old way that they look, and I can show you the updated version. But I'm basically updating an old set of candles I did have. Like the more I get better into my knowledge and my skill level, I always go back and retry something or update something. I mean, my candles still looked like they were real and really realistic, and they smelled great. They burned great still. It's just like my strawberry candle was pink with like red and white swirl with some sprinkles. Unlike the new one, it looks really fairly red. So I can show you the before and after if you want. But I do fairly make the cupcakes a lot. Like I made the banana pudding, and before I could put it out, I was already sold out of them. So sometimes that happens too when I make candles. Like live and stuff doesn't even get to see it. The website doesn't even get to see it because people locally buy them, like sell me out before I even put it out. Because again, I sold them all, so I don't have anyone whole to show you. But this was like our wafer and banana that came in it. It smells like banana pudding. Both of them are fragrance just like it. The cupcake will be fragrance like it, but I'm going to do that in a separate live. Our next live will be me remaking our, what I'm doing vanilla and chocolate now. I did strawberry already. So I'll be redoing the, yeah, I'll be showing the banana pudding and the red velvet in the storage. And a lot of them like melted and stuff. So when I did open back my business, I didn't want to sell these. I felt like it would be best if you guys are spending your money. The most responsible thing and loyal thing would have been to not sell you a damaged candle. Would be to recreate them and melt these down and reuse these for something else. But this was a chocolate. It did have a chocolate thing inside of it, a chocolate mold inside of it. This was our vanilla. And they had like multiple different colors of sprinkles and stuff as well on them. This was our red velvet. And then this was our old strawberry. So if you can see what I mean by over time, how the look has changed. This one looks fairly way more realistic than the other one. They both smell like strawberry, though. Ooh. You know, vanilla versus vanilla. I might do a versus like the old and new vanilla as I go on and make them. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Wow, those are very beautiful. How long have you been making candles? I've been making candles since 2010. I didn't become legal with my business and actually get like solidified until 2023, late 2023. But I'll be leaving. But these are very beautiful candles. Have a great night. You too. Thank you, Snell, for coming. As you guys can see, our cupcake base for the vanilla is actually starting to set. Hey, welcome, man. Thank you for the like. Whoever gave me a like. Now I have a chocolate fudge fragrance for the chocolate candle. Last time for the Easter bunnies, I had wasn't it was like hot chocolate for that. This is a different type of chocolate, and I can smell it. This one's really strong. And then for our brownies, I have like a hot fudge brownie smell. A hot fudge smell for our brownies. Our regular brownies, our weed brownies smell like marijuana. I know our twins candle that we did earlier definitely smells like marijuana. I'll start with my dye. For my base, I don't want a dark. I want a lighter brown for our base. I think for the chocolate, I want to do a swirl. So I want to do like a white and a brown swirl. So I might just show you guys how to do a double piping for your frosting on your cupcake candle. Now that I got that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the fragrance in it. That smells really, really good. I think I might make one for myself. And I think after I'm done with this, we'll be making our sweet wine, which I do know we have like ice creams coming up just for our summer collection. I do have like little Debbie cakes, sugar cookies that I did do. Again, it's all on the website. So I'm gonna make my bases for the cupcake first. I'm gonna pour them first. And then I'll go in and I'll show you guys how I fill in our molds for chocolate. Which when I do that, I'm gonna actually use a dropper. have my cupcake bases. I'm gonna let those sit off and cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a dropper just so I can control where my wax is going. I do fairly have an old one with some brown in there. I'm gonna clean it up and I'll show you guys how I do that as well. I'll just put my dropper. As you can see, there's some stuff in there. I don't know, let me just grab something for it to drip on. Grab my heat gun. Excuse me, guys, you're gonna hear. I'm gonna heat it up until it loosens up and melts down. It doesn't take long, as you can see, when it's done. I'm gonna melt it down. I'm just gonna push. Because it's brown, and then you melt it all down and just throw it back in there. So I'll push it all the way out. In this case, I'm gonna push it all the way out because I forgot this is a different down for something else, so it's probably not the same fragrance. So I don't want to add that. But if it was the same fragrance and I used it on the same thing, I would just mostly add it here. Now that I heated it up and I squeezed most of the wax out, it's good to keep a cloth or something to clean up around, or to even clean like your hands or excess wax. Good to keep one around. Just gonna squeeze some of this stuff up inside of our measuring cup using our dropper, and then I just go in and I just squeeze and fill it. A small mold like
Here was the
thank you
next
for the
step.
like, I
So I
appreciate you.
decided to start by revealing my candle molds off screen and then going ahead and grabbing my wicks to start wicking.
Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Pretty much, guys, what I'm doing, I'm just sticking a hole through my cupcake base, and I'm just applying the wick. So I did finish our chocolate molds as well last night. What's up? Always. I'll always like and sub. Thank you, Venom Banner. I appreciate you. How's your day been going so far? How was your Sunday? Oh, it's like Monday morning, Tuesday morning for some of you guys. How's it going, Earl? It's going really, really good. I'm not used to my house being so quiet without the kids, so I can't wait a little bit till they come back. But I've kind of been enjoying my little break. I'm so excited to start vending. Last night I needed a break, so I didn't go into work, but today I will be returning back to work. Doing great. Thank you for the like. Appreciate you. So I'm basically right now, I just put a wick inside of my base of my cupcake candles. So I went through and put a wick in each one. Right now I'm getting ready to put a secure base in the bottom of them. secure it while we're waiting for the wax. Oh, the wax actually melt down. So then I'm gonna start making my frosting, preparing my frosting so I can start piping each cupcake. My favorite part comes. You're gonna need a cup. You're gonna need. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna need a cup. You're gonna need this thing set. You're gonna need a fresh thing of wax. So let me grab up. I do recommend gloves working with this. I am gonna get some gloves. I'm gonna grab my piping bag and set it up and get ready to start piping my cupcake. I'm gonna sit this to the side really fast so you guys can keep seeing it warm up. Now it's super watery and that's not what we need. Gonna wait for it to form back up. Still super watery. Let me give it a few moments and let it form. I want to start by setting up my piping bag. Start with a red cup. I got a few different types of piping. Not so. I'm just gonna see which one I like the best out of all of them. Um, I've never used this one, so I think I might try just to see what comes out. I think this one's too wide and this one's too little. So I want to try this one, but I've never done this one. I'm done with this part. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try this. Oh no, wrong one. This one here. I believe this one comes out as a flower, so I'm not gonna try that one. Or I'll just use that one on the vanilla cupcake. So I like to use the red cup to help me hold my piping bag in place. Oh wow, I got some more. And guys, I got this from Amazon. It's a piping bag kit. It comes with about 200 piping bags and a little cake. Stuff like when you're molding cakes and decorating cakes. And it came with all these nozzles and these nice little equipment to help you tie your bag and keep it in place. I got it for $6 at Amazon. It came overnight at that. So if you are a baker or if you do use piping bags to make cupcakes or anything like that, cakes, I really do recommend it. If you're another candle maker, I do recommend it. Only thing I would say, it is on the smaller side. So if you're looking for a bigger bag for a bigger project, I will get just a bigger piping bag. Ooh, this is fun. I want to try to switch them. Oh, snap. Which one am I using? If you don't know how to use a piping bag, I'll show you. So you just take the tip, you want to cut a little, just a little about right here. Not too much because you don't want your nozzle to fall off. You want it like a little slanted. I go and I stick my nozzle inside the bag. I just put it in there, let it fall. Push it. You want it to be like a little bit around this rim in the top so it doesn't fall through all the way. As you can see, I have to cut a little bit more. Not too much more, just a little bit more. And I do it slanted. That should hold it. It holds. It doesn't pull all the way through. This doesn't fall all the way through. Then I go ahead and stick my nozzle through the top and then go ahead and secure it. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and push this in here. Normally, when I have a bigger bag, I just spread it out over the cup like this to help me hold it. So when I get ready to scoop my mix, I could just, or my frosting, I'll just throw it inside of here or pack it down in here. This is a little smaller than normal, so it's not going to quite wrap around. Let me see if I can force it. Uh, yeah, so I'm not going to be able to pack much in there because it's a little herb, but that's how I do it to help hold it in place. Next thing I want to do is check my frosting itself. It looks like it's starting to harden, but I can tell right now it's almost there. It's not quite there. It's not runny no more. So it is forming, but it is too soft and too runny for me to put in the piping bag. So I do want to wait a second. Basically, business area. We're kind of moving. We're moving. So this is quite ready. I'm gonna get ready to scoop some of it. I want to stick in here. I want to fill it up about halfway through because you do have to twist it and tie it. This is a smaller bag than what I'm normally used to working with. Try to put as much as possible in here. You want to shake it a little bit, move it down as much as you can. For me, I know that I don't know. I probably got to stop right here. I want to try to put as much as possible because I don't want to stop and bust my bag. I'll try to put it all in there. Yeah, so it's kind of like the same process of making cupcakes just with wax. The only difference is you do have to move fast because as your candle is setting, it hardens and you can either bust the bag or all your product be stuck inside the bag or you'll have to re-melt down and wait again. The only crucial part about this is the meltdown part and waiting for it to form so you can pipe. That's like the most time consuming. It really did only take about like an hour to do, but I actually you want to just lift, easier to lift off the cup. That's again why I fold it over the cup. That's cool. I love your candle and it smells fire. Keep doing your shit, Queen. I'm gonna push you and support you. Thank you so much, Farron. I appreciate it. That's my boy. I'm glad you like the candle. Just let me know when you're ready for another one. I got you. So this bag that I told you guys that I got from Amazon, it does come with a set of 200 in the bag. It also comes with little ties. I still haven't figured out how to like use the actual tie. So yeah. So I did exactly what I told you guys not to do. I filled it up too much. And I knew I did. So I was gonna just try my luck because I don't want to have to rush before that sets and get hard. So, but yeah, the piping bag from Amazon is $6. It comes with 200 bags. It comes with like 40 different nozzles. It's definitely worth it. You definitely get your $6 worth. Not bad. And it comes overnight at that. That was a great seller and product. So I would definitely be ordering more from them. Again, it is on a little bit on the littler side, but I think I might try to use that tie because my hands are very, very flexible. It comes with these little purple ties. I guess you could tie on the side of the bag or around the bag. Still don't really know how I'm supposed to utilize. Okay, I think I just figured it out. Use the cup. Am I supposed to go like this? Looks like it. Oh, I don't know, but we're gonna do it. I normally just hold it, but my hands are like super waxy right now. Or I might just take these. And again, you don't have to be best at piping. Again, I'm not no baker. I definitely do not know how to pipe, but I just go with the. Let's start by pushing through. I normally work my way. I start in the middle and work my way out and then around. That still works best for me. So I just try to work my way around best way I can. Again, guys, don't laugh at me. I'm not a pro at this. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay. Then I just push, work my way out, go around, and then I come up, start coming up the best way that I can and around. Just start working my way up and boom. And boom, there you have it. Now, this is the most important part to remember. That's why you want to make your molds ahead of time. I got a chocolate chip mold or a Hershey mold, and I just figure out where I want it in a candle, stick it there, and boom, we have our lovely candle. Yeah, and for the trolls that were in the chat last time who tried to say that I wasn't hand making these, I was just buying them that way and selling them, is terrible. So as you can see, I actually make really does this. I really does this. So put some respect on my name. This is all me, baby. Again, I am not the best at piping. I am not the baker. I am the cooker. I just do my best with this piping. Might have to watch some cupcake videos to learn how to pipe a lot better, but yeah, there we go. Voila, there go my nice little cupcake. And this smells really, really well. I keep trying to remind myself, smelling this, that this is wax and not actual cupcake. And pretty much from here, you just keep doing the same thing until you run out of until you run out of wax in your piping bag. Then you refill it, keep going. If you end up running out of complete wax, you just add some more wax in there, more fragrance, let it sit until it forms, stir it, then go ahead and start piping again. And there's still more in here. And I'm gonna stick my little chocolate probably right here. And there we go. I'm gonna add a little bit of wax. Again, like you don't need a lot because we only need enough for 2 cupcakes. I would start with the vanilla, but I want the vanilla to smell like vanilla and not chocolate. And because I already put vanilla fragrance in the base, I want the top to smell like vanilla as well. So I'm not going to use this mix on the vanilla. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the rest of this into our fresh wax so it will melt it down. Squeeze it all out. That way it doesn't bust our bag. Squeeze it all out. But I may just use another bag just because this bag is a little oily from the gloves. I should have probably just took them off once I had it in here. But we squeezed all of our mix out back into the jar. And now I'm just going to stir it in here. Also, guys, you do want to stay tuned. I'm supposed to have two surprise guesses from YouTube as well. I'm here. I'm not sure exactly what day they're supposed to pop up, but I did tell them to pull up. So if you want to see some familiar faces, I would definitely stay tuned for that because I don't even know if they're going to surprise me yet or if they just going to show up. So that's going to be fun. He's doing good. Okay, okay. Tell him TT love him. So I'm just going to add some more fragrance to this candle here. Not too much because you don't need too much for just two. I actually feel like this is too much, but we're going to work it out. Because I do have a cake request as well. So I don't know who that is. He must be new. Yeah, I think I want to close my window. So yeah. I'm just gonna let that sit, let it form. I know the last cupcakes I had for the chocolate, I did add a chocolate inside of it, like I just did, but I did add sprinkles. I do have like a boatload of sprinkles over here at the end of the table. I have a whole bunch. I made those about 2 years ago. And all you do is just like use like these wax things. I know they look real. There's no fragrance to them, but you could just drop them in there and wax coat them and drop them on there. Why this? Well, now it's actually hard, so it's set. Like you can't. So it's hard to. It would be hard to add the sprinkles now to it, but and that's all it takes to basically make the cupcake. It's already formed. It's already hard. All I have to do is cut the wick now, and it's ready to go for burning and everything. So that's pretty much it to our cupcake.
Look at all this melanin. Boy, you better keep up. Look at all this melanin. They say I'm a diva. Look at all this melanin. Don't you hear me busting through your speakers? Pretty like Lupita, curvy like Selena.